Hello and welcome to the Free Cheese, episode 181. I am your Joe Dex, joined tonight by Marc Augustiniak.
Hello.
Matt Selner.
Hello.
The Free Cheese, the weekly video game podcast about video games, brought to you once a week by thefreecheese.com. How are you both doing tonight?
I had a word for this. Hold on. Just make sure. Splendiferous.
Ooh, is that a real word or did you concoct this?
That's on there.
Splendiferous.
Am I saying that right?
Is this Bing? Are you banging this?
No.
Oh.
Never.
Alright. I don't know if I can trust it then.
Just another form of
Not a real
splendid.
source.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. Matt?
Fine.
Oh, fine.
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 That's fine.
Wow.
Wow.
Good. I'm glad you're both here. It's good to be here recording this podcast.
Yeah, it's a little more,
I know.
It's a little more
things
comfy in
are
here.
happening. I bought a couch.
and Nah, I shouldn't do it. I think couches have been ruined since Chappelle's show.
I don't get it.
You've never seen the Chappelle Show Prince sketch? Or
I
sketch?
have, but what does that have to do with the couch?
You fuck your couch.
Just messes it up.
And you kiss
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy.
Fun fact, we bought the house the day Prince died.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
So, just in case you wanted to not be happy anymore.
Well, it's like good and bad news.
Yeah, we got a house. Prince is dead.
That's the flip side.
Oh, switch. That's good.
Wow.
Good. Did you guys do anything interesting this week that was not video games?
Worked my last week of my old job. Because F that noise. To heck with that.
Heck it, yo.
Heck
How does
it.
it feel? You happy?
Yeah, I just gotta adjust the sleep schedule. That's been...
We're getting you out of here.
I got like maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep this morning.
Why?
It sounded like, wow.
I didn't mean for it.
As I'm trying to stay up a whole day so I can go to sleep at a normal bedtime. And so I'm still feeling like I'm awake right now, but I was feeling a little drowsy earlier, like around 4 o'clock. Like I didn't almost fall asleep driving, but I could feel it coming on while I was driving.
When you're just staring at the lines and your eyes are kind of like...
I always heard it's like a week they get adjusted.
Yeah, you'll be fucked for a little while, but you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
While. You like that one? You gave me a look when I said while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time is your new job?
Ooh,
What time do you have to wake up? Because you're going from an evening job where you can sleep kind of throughout you stay up late in the night, like a night boy, little Mark after dark.
Mm-hmm.
You go to sleep like a daytime sleep boy. And now you gotta wake up around like a 6 a.m. boy?
yeah, it's 6:30.
So you're waking up at the time you used to be going to sleep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
not-
almost like he's transitioned from Batman to Bruce Wayne.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Hey, as someone who formerly delivered pizzas and then does not deliver pizzas anymore, I went through that a few years ago, and yeah, it sucks.
I mean,
for a little while.
I'll still be up late
Wow.
on the weekends.
Don't push it.
No, I mean, just naturally, it happens. Friday, Saturday, it's not like super late until like the next day, like 7 in the morning, like I did today, but like 2 to 4-ish, and I still get some good amount of sleep in there.
Midnight's
I feel like that'll
my-
stop.
That's always been happening, even with my other jobs.
I feel like you're older now.
So
Things change, Mark. Your
my
body
heart hasn't changed.
Your body changes. Your body needs different things.
Yeah, well, we'll see, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
played a cool board game.
What kind of board game?
Mansions of Madness. It's like a Lovecraftian. It's part of the Arkham
Sounds
Horror
familiar.
series.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But you use like
Does it take 9 hours to play like Arkham Horror does?
close actually. This specific campaign took 4 hours.
It's a good board game.
You can use a tablet to run the app that's like a companion app to it. Where
that's
it
awesome.
sets up the story and keeps track of everything you do and your inventory and all that stuff. We had to investigate like 4 areas
Okay.
to try to figure out like where this ritual stuff was happening and who was behind it all and everything. And
So who did it?
it was some dick
Colonel
detective.
Mustard.
Colonel Mustard? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
classic
figures.
mustard. It was just some detective being a jerk, but that's okay. I was some like
Did you take off his mask?
No,
Did
but
he say meddling kids? And that goddamn dog.
no, but I was a Velma basically. I
Yeah?
was like an Asian Velma.
Okay. Did you design your character or
No,
choose your character?
you got to pick them. Her name was like
Okay.
it was like
Alma.
Minty
Manelma, yeah.
Minty Fawn. There's no G. Minty Fawn. I don't know.
You're looking at
it's
me like
spelled
I
weird.
know the answer.
I'm just looking at you to make sure that I'm. Yeah.
But I was making Velma jokes.
You had a night.
Had a night.
That's good.
We solved it. I had a shotgun. I killed everything. In the game, in the board game.
Got it. All right.
Moving on.
Yeah, did I mention I'm a sociopath? Did I?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't
didn't know
what's
that, but now I
happening.
do.
Jinkies.
Gee whiz.
All right, Matt. How?
I had a far less interesting week.
Oh, okay.
I did nothing. I played Bloodborne
Oh, okay. That's fair.
and worked. Yeah, I mean that was it.
No,
Got it. I
no
ate food.
football.
I didn't really have time to watch it
All right.
because nothing was on yesterday. We're down to 2 games now. The first one happened at work today. The second one's happening right now, and it's 2 teams I absolutely can't stand. So
So
I'm
just
not
wait.
going to bother watching it until 2 weeks, and then I'm going to hope that team that wins tonight, like right now, loses next week.
Okay.
See how that works? Yeah.
I understand football.
Capitals are rolling though. They've won like
Rolling their way right out of tell.
quite the opposite. No, quite the opposite. I think they've won 12 of their last 13 games. Some ridiculous stat like that.
That doesn't really matter though, does it?
I mean, you have to get into the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, but like hockey games, like there's like 90 in a season,
82.
right? Yeah. See,
Wow.
in a seat that's before playoffs.
Wow.
Wow. What if?
What do they? Yeah. I bought a couch and a television stand, and I moved everything to the basement. So now we're not
Oh wait, the
hobbled.
stand is different.
Yeah, girl.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's wider.
Yes, it is. It fits a television now. Yeah, because that other thing was really not meant for it. It was just kind of like
There.
we moved in, and that thing was something that we carried a bunch of shit in here with, and it kind of plopped down, and then the TV just plopped down on it.
I like how the Wii Fit fits right in there.
It's a good storage space for it. And now that I have all this room for activities,
Oh,
God damn it.
yeah, it's coming back. You can hear that little beep beep in my pocket as I get the Wii Fit meter up and running again.
I expect your skin to turn like a nice porcelain
I
white.
can't wait. It's January. It's the
porcelain
season for that. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
If you don't look like the Wii Fit trainer,
I gotta buy that amiibo. I gotta, cause I can use that on the Switch, you know. So I gotta pick that up.
you think they'll make a? Did we ask this question? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find. I gotta email Reggie and find out my Wii Fit U.
Ask Reggie when
board.
you see him. How many?
I will. Yeah, we're gonna see him in a couple weeks. 2 weeks. Right?
He won't be there, will he?
No, I doubt it.
I
doubt it.
I doubt
That'd be
it.
cool if he was.
I don't think he will be.
That'd be cool if he was.
He was at the one for press.
Shoe was at the one for press too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that was everything that happened this week. Feels like another one of those long weeks.
Yeah,
Like I haven't seen you guys in like a month or two.
that's how I felt at my job. I was like,
Yeah,
Well, you
I
and I
saw
work
it
together,
in-
so it's different. But
But-
like,
it's just like this week of just work. Just get it over with.
Yeah.
so it was your fault the work week or the week was
Yeah.
long. Like your time
Yeah.
made every all the other. Got it.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yep.
I bought Masters of Doom.
Masters of Doom.
Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing a shirt?
Coincidence.
Huh.
This shirt's just a rad shirt that Matt got me, and I like it.
It is rad. What is
Masters of Doom
what
is a book about John Carmack and John Romero and how they made that game called Doom and id and all of that stuff.
2016, dude.
No, they didn't do that one. But yeah,
It's pretty neat.
I finished the documentary finally.
yeah. What'd you
yesterday.
think?
Awesome.
Matt is talking about the No Clip documentary on the YouTube. So go search Doom documentary No Clip or
They've been
Yeah,
adding.
Doom,
um,
no
you
clip.
can-
It'll probably
yeah,
pop
you'll
right
find
up.
They've been adding more like extended.
I need to watch that interview
Interviews.
with.
the writer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude. It seems like I just want to grab a beer with that dude and just pick his brain.
Yeah. All that
What's
stuff
his
that
name?
he's done. So I don't remember. But Danny O'Dwyer, the guy doing the documentaries, he went to Ireland because he's from there, and while he was there, just happened to bump into John Romero. I don't think he happened to. I think they planned it, but
That'd be funny.
He's got another piece coming soon on John Romero.
Oh,
because he moved there and is now living there, making games from Ireland.
that's all right.
Yeah,
Didn't expect that.
me neither. So we'll see. I don't know.
Hugo Martin.
There you go. That's the guy.
And the guitar guy was pretty cool, too.
Mick Gordon. I remember that guy's name. That one stands out. It's very punctual.
It's interesting to hear, like, audio, like, they're kind of separate departments, but they have to communicate so well, and it's always like hearing that, both in video games and, like, film documentaries. It's always cool to hear the sound. It's something you don't really think about too much.
It's cool seeing the behind the scenes. There was one, I don't know if you sent it to me or if I just happened upon it, but the from Hyper Light Drifter, the guy doing sound there. They have it on the Hyper Light Drifter or the Heart Machine YouTube channel. And the guy who did sounds there, like the fucking one of the guns that you shoot as the drifter is like his freezer coils.
It's awesome.
I think you might have found that. I don't think I sent that to you.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I think I just stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
But he like just put a microphone in a freezer and recorded it, and then broke it down, sped it up, processed it, mixed it, broke it down again, like just all this like tear
It's
down
like
and processing.
Godzilla's famous cry.
Oh yeah, that was.
It's like a rubber glove on like a was it like a cello or something like that. And then like the way it came out of the monitor speaker or whatever, it was like altered. But yeah, it's just the rubbing of that.
So weird.
I always remember like first thing that comes to mind whenever people talk about like sounds and like how they're done. I always think of there was this one specific person who was like the go-to guy in Hollywood for sound effects. And I remember like because like or maybe it was a woman. There was a clip of a movie. And, you know, they have to, like, time it with all the stuff they have, like, in their little shack of, like, just odds and whatever. And I remember the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Mm-hmm.
That clip was on. And Van Damme was, like, sweeping a leg or something. And this person just took bamboo and whacked lettuce heads.
Good.
And that's how you get that like, type sound.
That's awesome.
What the fuck?
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now I kind of want to do that.
Just beat up some lettuce.
Kind of want to rewatch the awful movie.
I don't know about that. Oh, and I watched an awful movie called Suicide Squad.
Is that how you felt afterwards?
It just like the Joker didn't have to be in it. Just don't put him in it at all. He was bad.
The whole movie just looks
Did you
bad.
watch it?
No.
You
I had no interest
I
ever.
thought it was average.
watch it?
Saw it in theaters.
Oof. Like yeah, I didn't hate the movie. It was fine. They were decent as characters, but like every time Jared Leto came on screen, I was like, "Why are you here? Just go. I don't need you. Get." And Harley being all sexualized is really weird to me.
That's going to be a thing from now on.
I know. Just whatever. I gotta
Possible
accept it.
solo movie stuff.
Sure, that's fine. People need their whatever.
Mr. J.
Puddin'. Oh, puddin'. Mark, you killed Callie.
No, I didn't.
Prove it. So
I did no such thing.
before we get into
You got to be squidding me.
our regular segments, God damn it, Mark brought something to my attention this week that he's a squid murderer.
She's alive. She's confirmed.
Prove it.
Go to YouTube.
God damn it.
I'm
No, Mark sent me this thing.
Treehouse event.
Mark sent this thing. Where's your thing? Where are you at? Yeah, it's a screenshot of, was this in the Splatoon 2 reveal trailer? And it just shows Marie in like a black outfit looking somber as fuck. And Mark was like, maybe the final Splatfest over the summer, was it summer? Yeah.
It was July.
Final Splatfest over the summer when it was Callie versus Marie, and everybody voted the wrong way.
It was close. It was close. Callie had 49%. Marie had 51%.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah. So he sent me that, and I was very upset because I thought he killed the good one. Now you're saying they're confirmed?
Yeah, like I remember reading it, and somebody quoted the head guy who's like head designer of the game, and they were interviewing him, and he said that she's confirmed to be in the second game. I don't know how, why, when, or where.
Where's the proof?
This summer, boy.
August, I heard for that. Maybe.
Probably. Maybe she got like captured or something. Maybe everyone thinks she's dead, but like maybe she's the antagonist.
I know we got to put Matt through the Splatoon. He's gonna learn it. People still play that game, right?
I think it's a decent audience still.
All right. If you're out there and you want to play, we'll
especially
play.
in Japan.
I've heard of Japan. Yeah. Sure.
A lot of people you will verse will probably be from Japan. Just like when I play Tetris online on like my DS.
Fuck, I still gotta buy that. You can buy.
Are we
that,
like at the
right?
point now where like a newcomer is just gonna get their ass beat?
Nah.
Because that's never fun.
They tend to put you with similar experienced players.
If you can tell by this motion, you're kind of ranked in the rankings with who you.
Got it. So it's like every other matchmaking system.
These I'm drawing these are the.
That's all I had to say. It's like every other.
It looks like you're doing middle out.
Thank you. This is a segment we call Now Playing, where we talk about what we've played in the last 7 days. Mark, did you buy anything new?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you get?
I got Fire Emblem. Birthright. Well, Fire Emblem Fates. Birthright. Which I know is like the more like, quote, like casual.
Hey, you know what? After the fucking roadblocks
two?
that I hit in Conquest, don't worry about it being casual.
Well, I figured it was a good start for me because I never really invested into a Fire Emblem game.
Yes.
I know what they are. I know what they consist of. I know how they play, but I never really played one.
Sure.
So I figured I would just start with that. And
Are you playing on hardcore mode, or what do they call it?
I did originally.
Yeah.
But then I decided to go back and...
Because it sucks.
Well, I mean, I wasn't at a point where I really lost anyone either. But because the character I had, I was trying to make like my version of Cain from Final Fantasy IV.
Very good.
But I decided to just get rid of it because I couldn't stand his hair anymore.
You can change his hair.
Yeah, but I believe it. I just like default Corrin. I think it's
Boy?
fine. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Right.
This is the part where I ask, what console is this for?
3DS.
I have no idea.
Yeah, 3DS. There's two versions. They have like it's not like Pokemon. I know that's often the comparison, but it's completely different stories.
It's not, yeah.
It's
more like a Yokai Watch.
Oh, yeah, because I know that one. Yeah, great.
I don't know that one. I'm just kidding.
It's like making a Battle Network. No.
This is the one I was playing a few months ago. Remember?
Oh, it's the same? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
He's playing the other half.
Got it. Yeah. Now it all makes sense now.
Like my version is more for newcomers, basically. In terms of difficulty and playstyle. But I want to play all three of them for the story. Mm-hmm. So you get the two different sides of the families, and then the third one that sneaks in there.
So how far are you along story-wise?
Not far at all, because since I restarted.
Sure.
I'm like chapter 5.
You're
4 or 5.
Fuck, you're right
like
there,
I just
man.
met Lilith.
Okay, yeah, you're getting close to the point where.
Fun fact: the guy who voices Corrin, Cam Clark, Leonardo.
Which movie?
From the cartoon series.
Guess who just watched another shitty movie?
Let's not talk about that.
All right. I won't talk about whatever it was.
Johnny Maxwell didn't even come back.
I know. Well, he wasn't asked to come back.
Like, what? Why?
Oh, he was good.
Let's just keep making it worse.
But yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good. It's a good strategy game.
Getting hyped on that Fire Emblem.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about Fire Emblem later on because there was a Nintendo Direct, all about Fire Emblem that I'm stoked as fuck about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear more about Fire Emblem as you play it, and I'll try and push my way along so I can see how our stories diverge.
What chapter are you in?
I'm stuck at 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I heard that game is very unforgiving.
And what's really fucked up was, like, I told you, like, I've gotten to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm going to look through a guide and read and I'm going through so many different guides of, like, do this, move here, do this.
I had to look up, because your talent?
Yeah.
I thought that was the class you pick for you, like your main class. I had to look up what all this stuff meant. Like I got like Boon and Bane, you know, like what's a perk that you're good at, which one are you not so good with. But talent is your secondary class.
Sure.
Apparently, there's more things you can do with that. I don't want to spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to this that I did not realize.
Yeah,
and it's like it's weird that like it sucks that I have to do research on it because you feel like it should explain it to you what these things are.
He's been playing Bloodborne, so he's lost it. He's done. Wow.
I think this sounds like me like 3 weeks ago.
But here's the thing. But all this stuff is before you even get to play the game. This is just making my character.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you what any of this stuff is. They just expect you to know.
It's intelligent systems, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to Google everything.
I mean, I guess maybe part of it is like a surprise. They don't want to tell you why you're picking these things.
Yeah. But
if you want to like have a balanced experience.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't like you don't want to screw yourself over.
No. So. Yeah, it's
because I know like main characters have like their own class. Usually they're like lords or something, and this game's a little different.
This one's different. The last one was different too, because the last one you could choose between a male or female Robin.
Yeah. And
Robin was, or no, were you Robin? Yeah, were.
You're Robin. You feel like you should be Crom.
The other one too, though.
Lucina.
Yeah. But they just become part of your party. But Robin, you had like a weird alchemy thing. You weren't like a, traditional like Marth or one of those.
Yeah. That's true. That's a little different.
Yeah. Cool. I'm stoked for you to play a little more.
Yeah, but I like it. Cutscenes are great.
Yeah.
The voice acting's good.
Did you turn off those battle animations?
No, I like watching them. I'll probably turn it off eventually once I'm like in a rush mode. But as of right now, I'm just enjoying all the acrobatics.
If you like them, you like them. They look janky.
I mean, this is like typical like
I'm fine like both ways.
Strategy RPG where you have your blocks and you have a certain attack radius.
Yep.
I'll wait to South Park to play one.
It's pretty much.
So I'll wait to South Park to play one.
South Park. South Park's not like that.
The new one's going to be.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not.
I mean,
the battle
like as casual as it can be, but I'll wait.
Like the battles are still turn based, but you still have to move them around, and that determines attacks and stuff too.
Yeah. I think you would like a Fire Emblem.
I have to be in a mood for it.
I don't know if you like the aesthetic, but I know that you'd like. You know what? Play Advance Wars. You ever play Advance Wars?
I have not.
Get that on your Wii U.
Or this next game that I can mention is a good gateway for these type of games because it's a more simplistic take on it, and it's a good and funny game overall. Pit People. It's in early access mode right now. Yeah. Steam and Xbox One.
Yes.
So the full story isn't there. They tell you that right away. You won't be able to play the full story. But let me tell you, the writing is phenomenal. It's just, I mean, if you're familiar with Behemoth games, Castle Crashers, Battle Block Theater, Alien Hominid.
I know what this is now. Okay.
Yeah. It's basically their take on this genre, and it everything flows just right. You just tell them where to move, they'll go there, and then they'll do everything else for you. They will fight, they will defend. You don't have to tell them to how to fight. They do it for you, and you can customize them. Heavy customization. And it's also co-op. You can have a friend control a character too. And you can just, like, hey, you want to go that way? I'll
do
go
all
this
Behemoth
way.
Games have co-op? I know Castle Crashers, yeah. I mean, that's
yes,
the obvious
actually,
one.
all of them do. All of them do. Battle Block has 2. Castle Crashers 4. Alien Hominid was 2.
Oh, fuck. You know what I don't like about this, now that I'm looking up a picture of it?
Is it hexagons?
Yeah. I fucking hate hexagons at Settlers of Catan. Bullshit.
Just give it a chance.
I'm not saying I'm going to write it off entirely,
damn
Mark.
shape,
I'm just saying
Joe.
that
The damn shape.
Are
you rolling dice?
But here's the thing, though. Those shapes are canon. They exist because of Battle Block Theater. A fucking star bear, crashed into that planet and formed all that. So because of that bear, that world is now a strategy action game.
You could easily make the goddamn canon that the bear crashed and it became another thing.
But most games, you're supposed to pretend that's not really there. It's an actual living thing.
Is that Mark Henry?
So here's the thing: when you search Pit People,
What else is popping up?
People interested in pit people also searched for
Here we go.
nuclear fallout people,
On Bing.
fat people, hit people, pet people, buff people, pig people, which this is
It was a typo.
actually pretty... What the fuck is a pig people? These are just humans with pigs' faces.
Ganon?
They're dressed up like Roseanne and John Goodman, so I don't know.
That's it.
Is it like screenshots from Beyond Good and Evil too?
Man people, sewer people, mon people, pot people, MSP people. What the fuck is MSP? Plant people, Illuminati people, and box people. Are any of these things of interest to you?
No, 'cause I
Man
don't
people.
search on Bing.
Well,
Man people seems very basic.
You skipped over Marc people with the great picture of Mark Henry.
what is a Mark Henry?
He's a
The wrestler?
pro wrestler. Thank you.
Well, that's under man people.
Oh, is that man? Oh, then it said Marc people.
No,
Sorry.
Mark people's right there across the table from us. Talking about pit people.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the guy providing the voice, same Stamper, he narrated Battle Block Theater. And in this one, he's back to narrating pit people, but he's narrating from, I believe, the antagonist's point of view. And he's trying to tell a story, and you're not following what he's saying, and he's getting mad at you for it.
That's a
Pretty
cool.
cool.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
narrative. Yeah, I like
He
that.
keeps wanting you to die, and you keep avoiding it. So
I like that. Yeah, we'll have to play that soon.
Almost like
Now
Stanley-
that you have time now.
time after time.
I say it kind of almost sounds like the Stanley Parable, where like you get guided along, but like
Yeah,
once you do something,
It's
the
not like
narrator
that
doesn't want to do.
complex, but yeah, it's there.
I need to get back to that. That's another story though.
Yeah.
Beginner's Guide. It's another good one from them. Who did Stanley Parable?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good. Great music in that game too.
I don't remember the music from any of the other ones. Not that it's bad. I just don't like it. You know.
They're very catchy, good beats. From there, Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows, jumped back into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about.
Because you never finished that, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I didn't. Just other games came up, and
Yeah.
now I'm just in that rotation of just like dipping my hands in a couple games at a time.
You
How
should
do
play
it.
them. You should play them and not put your hands inside of them.
I know it's hard. It's a plague, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. So, what do you think of Plague of Shadows? Because I liked it.
I
Maybe
love it.
more than Shovel Knight. Like
It's-
Shovel Knight's
it's-
pure, but
yeah, like Shovel Knight's very vanilla compared to this.
mm-hmm.
And I realized when I played co-op before playing this, I was using a lot of Plague Knight's abilities without realizing it.
Mhm.
Well, I kind of had an idea, but
Yeah.
So that's good. It's definitely challenging with that play style when it comes to platforming.
Yeah, but
Like it's
because he's got that weird.
it can be
thing
tough, but
where
it's your fault.
You kind of have to like roll your thumb, kind of like you're familiar with the Simon Belmont jump whip, right? Or the whip jump as you will.
You're charging up an explosion for that extra jump after the
Yeah.
double jump.
Yeah, because you've got to jump and then roll into your attack button, hold the attack button, and then
I'm never
go
getting rid of that float ability. That's been like
the one that
my
lets you gradually
just
float
glide
down.
down. That's been my savior.
That one helped me a lot because there's a few things like I think in which level was it? It might be his level, the Plague Knight level with
That was fun.
the books.
I hate that level as Shovel Knight, but I love that level as Plague Knight.
I think I hate it as Plague Knight. Right? That's the one that has the books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fuck the books with Plague Knight because you have to time your jumps so perfectly.
Oh no, wait, no. King Knight has the books.
King Knight? Maybe I'm thinking of that. I remember there's a part in there where I just kept fucking up. That's really early to fuck up, though, isn't it?
I was having. It can be a little troublesome.
Yeah. Maybe I was fucking up because it was so early and I wasn't used to him yet.
Maybe because I'm just now getting used to like how things work.
And where are you at? What's your latest boss?
I just beat Treasure Knight.
Okay, so you're starting over.
I'm about to, and I beat Mole Knight, so I'm about to get to what's his face in the Arctic, the Viking.
Yeah, Polar Knight.
Polar Knight.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to him.
Fuck.
I just finished I did that side thing, the castle.
Yeah.
Destroyed all the paintings.
Yep. Have you been fighting all the hidden weapons in each level and
Mhm.
everything? Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Upgrading my arsenal, like buying everything.
Yeah.
Went to the Trapple King.
Yes.
For those who don't know, that is a trout mixed with an apple.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tropical King, he loves to dance. And I was, as Plague Knight, you're creeping on your interest, Mona. She's just dancing by herself.
Oh, that part you're creeping. Yeah, you are.
I didn't get the achievement because I didn't know you could keep watching.
Oh, I watched.
You get the achievement, it's called creep, for just watching her dance.
Yeah.
But later, I'm like this part in the game, like almost a little more than halfway.
Yeah.
And I never visited Tropical King because I thought he just didn't want anything to do with me.
Yeah, me too.
So I was like, no, what? I got this chalice now. Let me see if I can get something out of it. He teaches me how to dance, and I start working on it because now you wanna dance with Mona, and she kind of hints at it too.
She wants it too.
So like so you just hold down and you do the taunt of like dancing by yourself, just like slow dancing. But when you try to go to her to do it, he gets all shy and he's like messing with his fingers, like I don't know. It's like it melted my heart.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
there's all these little subtleties they packed in there, like they
Sounds like me in a nutshell.
It's yeah. Did you play Shovel Knight at all?
No.
Any of it? Oh,
No.
dude.
I've been convincing my friend Joe to buy it before it
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna buy it for you, or you can buy it for yourself. Whatever. You gotta buy it. And this is not because like I don't want to support the developers after the fact, but they've kind of come out ahead of time and said, "Hey, things are changing. In the future, everything's going to be separate. If you want to buy it now, you can buy it now and get all the future updates for free." So it sounds like what they're going to be doing is right now, if you buy it $15 on any platform, because it's on everything now, you get all of the updates that come for free. But in the future, they're going to change it so that Shovel Knight is called Shovel Knight
Treasure
Trove,
which is the collection.
the collection. But within it, you unlock each as like a
Like
DLC.
an episode.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you'll
like
get-
each campaign is a standalone game. You don't need Shovel Knight to play Plague of Shadows
right.
or Spectre of Torment.
But I bet you'll end up paying $15 a pop for each of those down the line.
Spectre is 10.
Okay, so then it'll probably be $10.
They haven't mentioned what Plague will be.
Probably 10.
Yeah, I can see like 10 or 5 probably.
I bet they'll all be 10. You'll have to buy them 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, the Treasure Trove altogether will be 25. Then that's in April when that update happens.
Oh, so they did price that. I didn't know they priced that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be Spectre Torment will be released on Switch first,
I saw that.
and the Treasure Trove, whatever,
Mhm.
and then other systems later. All the systems will be getting co-op now, so not just Wii U.
It's
They're adding a body swap mode, so Shovel Knight can be a female and Shield Knight will be a male.
correct.
What else did they? There's a battle mode that they're adding. It goes up to 4 players.
Yeah.
They haven't named it yet.
Is that only Wii U?
No, that's going to be on all of them.
Okay.
But it's local only.
Got it. Yeah.
It's not that I never wanted to play the game. It's just I don't think I've ever been in the mood for it. And the one time I was probably in the mood for it, and that's when I got.
It's understandable.
Castlevania. Yeah.
Like I was like that with Shovel Knight a little bit at first. Like I love the idea of it, but like it's weird when talking about it or seeing it from an outside point of view. Something about it doesn't capture the charm like until you actually play it.
Yeah, because yeah.
Because there's no way to capture all the subtleties that makes that game so damn charming.
I think that's what happened with. I don't know.
Because it's like, oh yeah, it's a retro looking platformer and you're a knight with a shovel. Haha. But
Yeah,
then it's like, but when you start playing, it's like, oh.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
so much nuance to it that you kind of appreciate it. But yeah,
Everything's like tastefully done.
I still gotta finish. I finished Plague of Shadows on 3DS and
That's
Wii
what I'm
U,
playing on 3DS.
but I never finished it on my PlayStation platform. So I want to finish that and then finally write a written review because I'm an asshole and didn't write one.
I also have New Game Plus for Shovel Knight.
Yeah, that game I could just always go back.
Because that I'm using my amiibo.
Yeah. Do the amiibo work on the Vita?
Well, that won't matter later. Since co-op's coming and everything.
Oh, I
I think he was just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, really great. I might have spoiled some things for myself, but I'm okay with it.
What things?
The final boss.
Mm.
I wasn't trying to find the final boss, but I found
Yeah,
it.
it's cool.
I don't know the context of it, so.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
There's just a lot. There's a lot coming up here, and if I don't play it soon, I don't think I'm gonna see it until June probably.
June.
But the thing is,
There is
Play it on
a
your Switch.
lot.
well, here's the thing: is if you're not going to play it right away, at least invest the money now.
I'll do that
to get the free stuff.
I'll
Yes,
do
yes,
that
yes,
just
yes.
as I stare at everything in my Steam library. I know that feeling now.
Make it your lunchtime game. You could.
I have a hard time sitting down and playing at lunch. I really have to be in the mood.
I get that, but you could crank out a boss an hour,
Yeah.
I believe you.
like the whole stage.
That's pretty much how I play, like one boss or two a night, and then I just like
Yeah,
leave it alone.
Yeah. See what you did.
I mean,
The hair.
yeah, I'll buy it now so that I won't have to pay like the 30, 40, who knows how much I'll have to invest. But like,
And then we'll harass you for the next few months to play it instead of Horizon Zero trash.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got these are just the games that are on my radar here. And there's something else early February. I think I'm got my eye on. I can't think of
Neo.
it. It might be All right, when does Nier come out?
March.
Yeah, I think.
February.
No, it is. It is Feb.
I think that game kind of caught my attention, but then of course late February is Horizon. 4 days right after that, Zelda.
Right.
So you're looking at 2 open world games.
I'll be hibernating then.
You're looking at 2 open world games.
I heard about one.
Talking about 2 open world games, and I have a full-time job. I still need to go to.
Yes.
And then towards the end of that,
That's your baseball.
baseball in March, late March. Before that, Mass Effect, another open world game. And then there's a chance I might be getting some Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is right there in the beginning of March.
Still don't know about that old Bayou shit.
It's not something that is like I'm
Yeah,
going to get it.
I know.
It's more of this. I'm kind of seeing what Nick's situation is by March, and if he gets it, I will obviously get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
it's
sense.
like some games aren't worth playing if like if it's a game that's meant to be played with friends or whatever type deal. That's what brings me to my next game, and it's my final one. Yeah, I didn't tell you this. This is gonna be very hypocritical.
Play Undertale.
Overwatch.
Oh shit! I saw you play this the other night.
Yep.
I was gonna message you. We're just right on PSN. Like, what are you doing, you asshole?
Yeah, I decided to stop
I
being.
totally forgot about that.
I decided to stop being a baby about it.
And
It's fine.
It's the first part. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said it before, like it's not a bad game. I just wish it had more variety.
yeah.
But it's something to play with my friends. It's the only reason why I do play it.
It's funny because Dash said the same thing the other day where we were talking about something. He was like, yeah, I started to do this, and then I just got all these, like, he's like, I got 12 notifications from all my friends. Just like, Overwatch. And he was like, all right, fine, I'll play the fucking game. So he jumped in and played, and he was like, it's still good.
Yeah, because the last time I played it, I only gave it 9 hours.
Oh,
wow.
So, like, I feel like it wasn't enough time to really
I
get a
don't
full
know.
grasp
With that
of it.
game,
Soak in.
you're not ranking up. You're not getting like class-based like weapons or anything like that. Like from
Yeah, but, like, I wasn't used to all the characters and how they, like,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wasn't
yeah.
acclimated with everything. I only touched a couple of them, and then
Yeah, I
now,
can
but
see
now
that.
I'm trying to like be more outgoing with it.
like
and-
I didn't realize I liked Zenyatta probably until like hour 12, and then I was like, oh shit, it's Zenyatta. It's my boy.
I'm a bad healer,
Is that the
but I do
gorilla?
like him.
No, he's the Zen guy with the he's the float. He floats,
He's like a robot Dalsim.
throws
I was
balls
gonna
Minus,
say Dalsim.
minus the stretchy.
throws balls.
I don't know. I've seen the gorilla
Winston.
and the witch
Winston.
lady.
Mercy. You saw
And
her,
then
you saw her Halloween outfit.
And then
Oh,
Tracer.
Tracer.
Yeah.
that's ironic that you called her the witch lady when she's actually a healer.
What else? I don't know.
It's weird, but I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm just done having a trashy attitude.
Nerd.
I
I
think
think
I'm
I
ready to
might
go
buy
back
it
to
when
it.
it's on sale.
I think I'm ready to go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you say about the lack of variety. I totally understand that. Like there is
But
one
that's
mode.
just Blizzard, you know what I mean? Like they're really good at putting one mechanic in a game and then kind of building a game around that
Like
thing.
they added the arcade mode. I don't know how long that is there for,
I think. Oh,
but pretty much you get into these quick play matches and like
haven't played
the
it,
matches
just at
depend
it.
on the characters. Like you might be only be just one character, and everybody's that one character.
Are you talking about the brawl mode? Is that what's it called?
I thought it was
Or
called
Weekly
arcade
Brawl?
because
Or they might change the name of it.
It's a straight up arcade machine with like a
Is it-
pixelated Tracer's face on it.
Oh, maybe. Is that the one that changes like every week, like the rule sets?
Maybe I don't know. It's like you win 3 games, you get a loot box.
Oh, that's something different. No, because the other thing they tried to do to mix up was like they would do these weekly. I think they called it brawls, where it was like a special rule set. And you could maybe only use certain characters. Like there was one where it was the brothers,
Genji and Hanzo.
Genji and Hanzo.
Yeah,
You
I
could
did
only use Genji and Hanzo. It was crazy.
There was one where it was nothing but Genjis, but in turn the cooldown was like a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's like the same map, same gameplay rules, but the way the rules set.
That's a good way to get used to a character you don't normally play
Mm-hmm.
as.
I agree.
Because I feel bad picking a character I don't know with my friends, and then it's like we're losing because I'm not familiar with the character. But they're like, but they don't care. They say they don't care. Like, it's fine, whatever. Like you got to learn somehow.
But then I think the other neat design choice there, yes, there's not many gameplay modes, but each map is built to a specific objective. Like it's not like a Call of Duty where one map can be played team deathmatch, capture the flag, and then different. It plays better with different modes and not so well with other modes.
If that game gets captured a flag,
I doubt it will.
Those characters better be 10 times faster because everybody is.
No, yeah, I think the not calling it hard point Call of Duty language, but I think that hard point thing that's like race to a point as fast as you can. I think that's going to be the only thing they do.
Probably. But yeah, I mean it's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about it.
I have to reinstall on my machine.
I'd rather play it on PC still.
Yeah. Oh,
Gotta
without
build that
playing
new
on
PC.
Yeah.
without playing on PC, I know you want to play it on PC just from the gameplay I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
Whatchamacallit is hard to use on console. It's the lady with the missiles, and I can't think of her name.
Pharaoh.
She's extremely hard to use on console, and it's so much easier to use on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
She flies around.
She's cool though.
And it's tough.
Yeah. Speaking of tough, Matt, tell me about Bloodborne.
So our new segment, the weekly Bloodborne update.
Weekly Bloodborne update subsection of
Not playing.
We need a better name for the weekly Bloodborne update. The bloodening?
We'll think of it.
Matt fucks shit up. How about that?
No,
Matt
not
gets
this
his
week.
shit fucked up. More
Not
like
this
it? Is
week.
that- okay.
So I, unlike last week, I actually had time to play this game, and I think I sank another 10 hours into this game this week. I've seen things I can't unsee. I've had my brain sucked multiple times,
Yes.
to the point where I threw my controller at my bed. That was the first time I've thrown a controller in the longest time, and there was just. Because you get knocked down, and then as you're getting back up, he gets you in the same loop. He gets you in the same loop. Oh, I'm sorry. Where you get stunned, and it's so infuriating once you get stuck in.
Who are you talking about? Because all I can think about now is Chumbawamba.
The brain suckers. They have that.
The fuckers.
That thing where they bring up the spears and it
freezes
you,
they're
but
bad, yeah.
it's both like an AOE and a range attack, and if you're knocked down, it sucks.
I can't do it.
God damn it.
You just can't say knock down. And you can't say it with the pause that you're giving it, because you're giving it a very specific draw.
Yeah, you know what decade you're born in. If as soon as you hear knockdown, you follow it up with get back up again. Pissing the night away.
Wow. But yeah, I saw, I guess, spoilers, if you really care that much. I'm just going to say locations and a couple boss names. I'm not going to kind of go into the battles.
I'm going to say as someone
at this point,
I'm going to say as someone who played that game that you, barring like telling me who the final boss is, you can't really spoil anything in that game. Like
I don't know that still. I know kind of some enemies that are way ahead of me, but I don't know like what happens at the end where I need these certain items. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I found Bergenworth, which is the college.
Yeah,
there's some weird shit there.
Yeah, there is.
I had my first jump scare. Well,
because of that guy that runs out at you. There's a hunter inside there.
No. It was the jump scare to the point I want to turn off the game and never play it again because of that freaking enemy that looks like this weird spider human bug thing.
The one at the beginning of Bergenworth.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them outside, and there's one that kind of jumps at you from that tree when you're on your way there. Yeah. It scared the shit out of me, and I almost turned off my console.
Yep.
He killed me.
Yeah, naturally.
And
because they're the ones that put you in a frenzy, and then you kind of kill yourself.
Yeah. When I died and I spawned back into the lamp like 30 feet away from them, I was like, I don't want to go back there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And then I was like, I'll kill him. I'll move on. And I got the Bergenworth, and I saw 3 more of them. I was like, well, fuck me.
Yeah.
And then 2 jump from the balcony. Oh, it's real bad.
Oh yeah.
It gets real bad.
One behind the tree.
It's not. He's not behind the tree.
Up around the thing.
Oh, the bend. I saw him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because I went.
Not the bend to the left. The one up past
Scorpion guy.
Sure.
He's like in like a corner.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I found them all. I know there's a couple that are hiding inside that I was looking for. I found them before they could get me.
Yeah.
So that, of course, naturally that led to Rom, the giant spider out in Moonside Lake.
Moonside Lake. That sounds right. Yeah. Rom. Tell me about Rom, because that was the point where I was like, I was pissed. I hated that game.
Beat him 4 tries.
Fuck you.
4 tries.
Alone or with companions?
No, alone. I've been doing all this alone.
That was the first time.
I need that insight because I found out you can lose insight every time the brain stalkers drain you. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I remember.
Rom was the first time where I had to Actually, I think maybe Shadow of Yharnam. No, Shadow of Yharnam, I got through without.
That was the 3. You're talking about the 3 of them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Rom was the first one where I had to call someone in to help me out. Like, shit was too bad.
Honestly, the thing with Rom was I just wanted to avoid those spiders the whole time, so I just kind of picked them off one by one. Especially the first.
Maybe I didn't have
phase.
The patience.
Maybe. The first phase, if you just instead of just trying to go in and hit Rom, maybe pick off the spiders because he never attacks you the first phase. It's just the spiders.
Right, but he is raining hell from the sky down on you.
You, as soon as you see him, like you can go after the spiders, but as soon as he pops up, you just start rolling around the map.
And you're gonna okay.
That's what I did. And then I will go in, get a hit, back away because he does the other AoE attack.
That's the one that fucked me up a lot. So
like it was a battle of patience.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get the hell out of there because I was surrounded by the things I hate the most. He spawns in, and then there's like 15 spiders in every phase of the.
I'm really surprised you made it through that.
And every time he goes through another phase, more spiders come.
Yeah.
And like it goes from like 15 to like I think eventually it's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
I was not happy. I was not a happy camper. I just wanted to get it done.
Did you overcame your fear of spiders?
No. I still won't play Half-Life 2.
All right, that's fine.
So yeah, I beat him. And I moved on. I found the Unseen Village after that. After I had to talk with you about where to go. Mm-hmm. Actually, I didn't realize it was right around the corner from the cathedral.
Everything's right around the corner.
I avoided that section. There were 2 hunters there.
Right.
And at the time, when I was like going through Amelia, I was that's not the way to go.
Oh yeah, those 2 suck.
Yeah, I went in highly level and just beat their ass.
Yeah.
So I've got my way into the Unseen Village, and that's where I've been starting to get my ass kicked. I realized there's more of those big spider-looking fucking things that shoot lasers and blow up. Like the lasers go and they hit you, and you're like, oh, that didn't do much. And then the laser trail blows up, and like, oh, well, that killed me. And then you died pops up, and you're back to the lamp again.
Big middle finger emoji pops up.
That's what this game is. Yeah. That's all this game is. So I went another way. I found a Thundercat. Dark Parl.
Dark Beast Parl.
That's it.
He looks like Dialga. Or Palkia. I don't know which one.
When you said Thundercat, I was thinking like Lion-O.
Yeah, not that at all.
No.
He's literally a cat made of thunder.
If you know...
he's in the shape of... Which one is the more... Not the one that stands up. The one that stands up is Palkia. Talking Diamond and Pearl, the Pokemons.
Palkia's the 4-legged one. No. Palkia is the 2-legged one that looks like a dick.
Then Dialga.
Dialga is the 4-legged one.
Imagine that without like the armor, but it's made of like centipede sinews, and all of those things are electrified. And it's bluish.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you know what Amelia or Vicar Amelia looks like, that's one of the more famous bosses I would say in the game. Yeah. I knew that one going in. It's very similar, actually very similar boss design. The way the scrapes are and just, but I beat that guy in one try.
See, I stumbled upon him way too early, and I was like, oh,
And this is what leads me to my next point. We talked about this earlier. I think I'm in trouble of fucking this game up.
How?
Because I realized in that boss fight that I was overpowered. Now, yes, he was kind of kicking my ass because I didn't understand his attack patterns yet, but as I got more familiar, I started to realize when I had to go in, and I dropped him quickly. And it's just one of those things where I started thinking, I was like, am I doing these bosses out of order?
Nah.
And I started looking at, oh, you can get to him a lot earlier if you die in a certain way, and I never did that.
There's two different types of bosses in Bloodborne. There's the great ones, and then there's somethings. I don't remember what they are. But, like, you'll notice, like, you're either going to get prey slaughtered or boss defeated or something like that.
I've been getting, for what I remember, I've been seeing prey slaughtered. Now, maybe I'm only paying attention when it's those boss fights that kick my ass a little bit, and then I see prey slaughter, and I just have the utmost joy in the world, and I do like a fist pump with the controller in my hand, and my guy naturally does a taunt I didn't intend him to do, because that's how that works in that game. It's weird. If you swing the controller in certain ways, he does certain taunts.
Probably because they know that you're going to do that.
Well, there was a good 5 hours where I did, like my guy would like randomly like just do like this. He raised the sword in the air. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I realized like I have a 6-axis controller almost.
You can customize those, and you learn more gestures throughout the game.
I was watching. Speaking about customizing, I was watching a Games Done Quick.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3, and every time you hit a bonfire, you know, it says like bonfire lit or whatever. His message came up saying, "It's lit, fam."
Of course.
There's the great ones, and there's
Souls.
another one. And like the great ones, I think are the ones you can beat in any order.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Like you'll find them.
Yeah, you'll find it. Yeah, find them eventually. But yeah, I rolled through a couple other bosses. That doesn't only take all day on this. I'm stuck now on Obritas, the son of the cosmos. That's a bitch. This game has gotten this hook so far in me that I woke up earlier than I had to for work to give it 3 tries.
Whoa.
And I lost every time. I was like, oh man, that sucks.
That's some good dedication there.
I almost thought about trying it at lunch, but I don't know about the remote play. I think I need every millisecond that I can get with that boss.
Yeah.
Latency.
But yeah, past the Unseen Village, or in the Unseen Village, I just want to end on this story. There is 3 hunters in the cathedral. One's like a naked boy. It was reminding me of Let It Die. I'm sure we'll get to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
There's a naked boy, and then there is a hunter you can see. And then when you come down these like grand steps that kind of circle, there's 2 separate steps, but they circle to meet each other at the end. There's another set if you look immediately to your right or left. There is a hunter hiding on the right side of that you don't know until you actually go down there and like, oh shit, there he is. Or if you go and try to attack the one that's sitting right there in the middle, the third one will eventually come out of nowhere and just start kicking your ass too. So I got there, and I just kept dying and dying and dying just because it's hard enough at this part of the game to face 1. It's harder to face 2. It's nearly impossible to face 3.
Yeah.
So I had this great idea. I was like, oh, well, every other enemy you can just run by in a game. Why can't I just run by these hunters? I was like, that's a great idea. Here we go. Stamina all the way up, run down the steps, and I'm just booking it. And they're all starting to swing at me, and I just keep booking it. I book it out of the open doors of the cathedral. And then I stumble in this place called Yahargul or Yahar. I can't pronounce it.
Yargul is what I kind of settled on, but I don't know if I'm right or not. Who cares?
Well, this place is a shit show. You run, and then first thing I did was make it left, and then there's these crates with skull boys in them, and they looked grotesque. And I was like, oh, well, that's an enemy here. I kind of stopped to kind of well, what's going on here? How are you going to attack? And then the hunters came. They just kept following.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
oh, well, this isn't good. I'm just going to run for a lamp. So I just kept running. So I made a left out of the church. I run into a dead end. And I ran into a jump scare because there's one in like in a vehicle that just pops out of nowhere. I was like, well, this is great.
That whole section you're in just sucks.
So I'm like running. I run into a dead end. I got cornered. I was like, well, fuck, this is where it ends. I unlock off the character and I just try rolling. And somehow I got out of the surrounding of hunters and these like 4 skull boys. These things are massive, by the way.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're
weird like piles of bones.
They're like at least 7 times the size of your character. Yeah, and I got 4 of them surrounding me with hunters hacking away.
To be fair, those things aren't that like bad to knock out. I don't think.
The skull boys?
Yeah, they're not that difficult.
I never had a chance.
Yeah, okay.
So I unlock. I try rolling out of the corner, and I actually got out. I was like, oh my god, I'm free. So I just keep running. Mm-hmm. I keep running. Eventually, I run out of energy, and I pop back up and keep going. And I'm like, man, these hunters can't be following me anymore. I turn around, nope, they're right behind me. They just won't leave me alone. And I'm like running into more of these skull boys. And I forgot what I ultimately ran into, but it wasn't one. I don't think it was one of the skull boys. No, it was. I made a wrong turn. I found another dead end. Yeah. And then a skull boy just slammed into me, and I was dead. Because I had no time to use blood vials after I got cornered before.
That just brings up my frustration with like early MMO games. When you like going into an area that's too strong for you. But what's worse about that is that they can do like a normal punch attack from like 20 feet away, and somehow it still hits you. Yeah. And you have to keep running.
And the good thing was when I decided to do this, I was smart about it. I only had like 5,000 blood echoes, which sounds like a lot, but at this point in the game, like you 5,000, you can get that back in like farming like one area with 3 enemies. Yeah. But then like I immediately thought like when I die, I was like, well, I'm not getting those blood echoes back anytime soon. No. But yeah, this game, it's something where it just keeps giving me the middle finger. I'm like, fuck off, like just stop. Yeah. I want to keep playing. Just stop giving me the middle finger.
Just give me a blood break.
Yeah.
God.
And now I'm to the point where like I can go 4 different ways. And I just don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna kind of commit with one. The way I'm going is this boss fight just to see what happens.
Always go left.
Well, I went left and I ran into the dead end. I nearly died.
See, there you go. Good choices.
Yeah. Which boss fight? You know which one it is you're coming up
I'm
on?
Obritus.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Son of the Cosmos. Speaking about level design, it's under the Cathedral Ward. Cool? Like you go above the Cathedral Ward, and then you go down the Cathedral Ward into the Altar of Despair. And I soon...
Look at this. He knows more of this shit than I do.
And then, I just saw it this morning.
That's good.
Like probably it's probably about 12 hours ago now I saw it.
There you go.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the name of that, I was like, well, that's bad. And then there's...
Sounds promising.
And then you just look straight ahead. You just see this big, huge thing. You're like, well, that's a boss fight.
Your just immediate reaction is, wow.
Good thing I only have 7,000 blood echoes going into this because I won't see these again anytime soon. So that's where I'm at now. If anyone's playing, you should know where I'm at. But yeah, I'm kind of concerned I may have fucked up the game because Rom, after you kill Rom, it changes the phase of the night you're in. And I have a feeling I missed some things and I might fuck my ending. And back to what Marc just said about a certain game, it pisses me off that I don't know these things. So now when I get a shit ending because I don't understand these items.
Yeah, like, I can understand the frustration with that, but I feel like that's probably why they want you to do multiple play. That's probably why that game has a high replay value.
Yeah. I can see this, and I started doing like a little
bit. If you're creating a character, they don't explain what any of it means.
Well, I mean, even in the character creation for Bloodborne, you got these different things like blood tinge, arcane, skill. I mean, your stamina.
Like most of it is generic, and you can pick it up right off the bat if you're used to RPG type games.
But I don't know what the fuck blood tinge is. I don't know what arcane is. Like, what the like? Is that good? Is that bad?
Is there a button you could hit for like more info?
Yeah, and it's called "fuck you."
Oh,
there you go.
So it's like, the arcane is a mystical power.
No, because like some games are like,
I'm like, wow, that's a great story, bro.
You could like hit square, like L3 or something, and maybe something would pop up.
No, you hit triangle, and it gives you this bland-ass description, just like every item in that game.
Did you go anywhere cold yet?
Cold. Like how cold? Like we like getting...
Oh, cold.
Like my heart cold.
Yeah, colder than that even.
Oh, the Upper Cathedral Ward.
No.
Does it get colder than that?
Colder than that.
No, the coldest I got was the Upper Cathedral Ward.
Oh, shit. Right. Okay.
Are you talking about Celestial or
No.
like the Canehurst Castle?
Yes.
Okay. No, I had not gotten there yet.
Did you get your invitation to go there?
I don't think I've got. I know how to get the invitation. I haven't gotten it yet.
You should circle back around.
I want to. I'm going this way until I run into the dead end, which I know is inevitable.
You got to get an invitation. I love if this game just took a big left turn, was like The Sims, and you have to like talk to someone long enough, become friends.
This game just doesn't explain anything.
No,
and like
it does not.
earlier in the game,
That's what people love it for.
Earlier in the game, I'm just strolling around Yarnum. I'm in the Grand Cathedral area, and I go to this door, and the guy's just pretty much, the password. I'm like, I don't know the fucking password.
It's password.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
It wasn't
Nailed it.
that. It was
Nailed it.
something else. And then you beat...
Wow.
I didn't even realize I got the password when I beat Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
I had to Google.
It might be tub thumping. That might be.
No, it's something with
God
blood. I wish it was that. It would be more interesting.
When I
but-
get up again. You might be in a better place to go back to, what's it called, after having gone through some of the shit that you're going through. When you go back to Canehurst.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly how to do it, but I know
Canehurst was fucking dope.
I can.
Canehurst was my all-time favorite, like, area in that whole game.
I know there's some shit in there.
Yeah, dude. Those all Nosferatu boys look like Bat Boys.
I know there's shit in there.
Did you play anything else this week, or was that your big...
I got back into Rocket League.
Yeah?
Like, occasionally I might jump in, play a game or two, and then, like, just kind of teeter off of it. No, I think something happened in Bloodborne and just pissed me off, and it might have been something with the Unseen Village, honestly.
You're just bringing 2015 back to life, that's all.
I was like, I had to play something different for like an hour or two, just to, it's play some music from like my computer, play something that's a little bit more mindless, and then I was like, oh, I haven't played Rocket League in like a week, and then I spent about a good 2 hours straight playing ranked solo standard.
Nice. What's your ranking?
It's not good.
No.
It's not good because I haven't played in a while, so it kind of unranks you, so you have to go through the ranking process again.
Yeah.
But then two, I mean, just comparatively to the people that pretty much just dedicate their lives playing to that, I'm not good. Like I can do like your aerials, and I can like do some more advanced techniques, but I'm not like jumping off a wall and then going to the ceiling, but then knowing exactly how to go up the ceiling to hit the ball. Right. Like there's a lot that can go into that game. I'm not quite there, maybe yet, but I can hang with some of the bigger boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it.
Cool.
What did you play, Joe?
Jesus Christ, we didn't even get the show yet.
No, we're good. Because really mine is shit that I've been playing. I haven't played anything new yet. Next week I'll have something new for you. But I finally beat the first boss in Let It Die.
I thought you beat...
I did too, but
shit.
I didn't. Those were mid-bosses that I've come across.
I think I know what it is.
You know this guy with the nails in his face for a beard?
Of course.
Is it like a giant head?
Yeah, but instead of a beard, it's nails.
Oh.
Because every time he killed somebody, he hammered a nail through his face.
I'm going to tell you now, I went and watched the ending to this game.
Oh, fuck you.
It made me want to play it more.
Yeah.
But
you got to get back in.
Yeah,
I'm so
I
serious.
assume you haven't seen it.
No. Like, when I was looking up a couple, I was trying to find dumb, like, wallpapers and shit, because I fucking love this game so much. I just want it to be my life. I saw, like, it was, like, a screenshot, and it was, like, how to beat the final boss, but it didn't really show. I don't know if I saw, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't definitively say to you, this is what the boss is.
Like, was it, like, 41st floor?
I didn't even, it was just screenshot, and, like, there was a face, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, the part I saw was after that.
Got it. But this one, this guy, I forget his name now, but I think it's Dave. I don't remember. He's a guy with a trucker hat, and he is a head. He looks like remember that thing from Toy Story?
Yep.
The baby with the arms?
I hate that thing.
Yeah, that's what this boss is. And
awesome.
Yeah. You have to basically, the 10th floor becomes, I don't know, you work your way, it's like Speed, the Keanu movie.
You have to be just
Yeah,
fast enough.
Fast. No, it's just a train that's constantly moving, and you're trying to get to the front of it while killing things, avoiding obstacles, jumping
That's
between.
the plot of Speed.
Yeah, it's exactly the plot of Speed. And jumping between two different trains back side by side.
Oh, so it's the action sequence from Uncharted 2.
No, it's that movie with Keanu.
No.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
Sounds like it just
Speed, yeah.
straight ripped off the Uncharted 2.
Keanu.
Now we're talking about the Keanu the movie or Keanu that
Keanu.
played in the movie Speed, who also played
So-
John Wick.
After you beat this boss, you go to the next area. Surprise. But the next chunk that I'm in, the tower finally changes because the scenery has been pretty much the same, like same kind of underground, whatever. But now I'm outside. It's weird. It's like a weird suburb that like got It almost seems like this tower was built out of
On rock and roll.
built like. Imagine if you took a city block and you cut it into tenths, an identical city block, cut it into tenths, and then stacked each of them on top of one another.
Oh, that's okay.
Right? Because each of them are really vaguely familiar
Mm-hmm.
to the last. You know, they're reminiscent of the last one, but they're different. But they're also. So it's kind of like that. Like you. I don't like the tower you're climbing is like an old city that. And I guess that makes sense for the tectonic shift that happened that caused all this shit to happen. But yeah, it feels like that. But it's nice to have a different change of scenery than this weird underground sewery whatever.
Yeah.
But now, again, like I said this last week, but like I feel like I get the game in a whole new way again.
Yeah, remember when you showed us the jackals?
Yes.
I went back to try to find the full song.
Yeah.
I found it.
It's good.
It wasn't a band that I thought it was a band that sounded familiar.
Yeah.
It's just a straight up just Japanese band.
Yeah. And there's I have more on the music too. The yeah. I'm getting better weapons. I'm getting better blueprints. I'm getting better things. It's all starting to kind of come together the higher I get. And just I don't know. There's like it's a whole new game. Like once you get to the next level, I started spending money on it.
Bring that up. I'm gonna be a smart ass, but okay.
So you, like they've given you like if you've had the game installed since day one, you're kind of getting shit every day, because they had all these like fuck up bonuses where it was like, hey, our servers were fucked up. Sorry, here's a bunch of shit.
I like it when they do that.
Yeah, because it was kind of like people were.
Rocket League did that.
Yeah, if you abruptly quit the game or leave the server, it counts as a death. And because their servers were fucked up for so many days early on, people were just dying.
Ooh.
And that was costing them whatever. So they gave out a lot of free death medals, and I burned through all the free ones they gave out. If you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get 30 for free, I think. Just a free one-time download. Boom. So I did the free ones, burned through all those, and then I did $5 first time purchase gets you 30. Otherwise, $5 gets you 10, which ends up being like 50 cents a pop. So to me, this game just became an arcade game.
Yeah,
I'm playing. Fuck, I died. Do I want to start from scratch from the beginning? Not really from the beginning, but kind of. Or pop in 50 cents to the machine and keep going. And when you look at it with that mentality, it makes free to play not so gross.
Yeah, I remember we were touching about that.
Yeah, and I like that about it. It's been good. It's been really good.
I really wish I wasn't playing Bloodborne when I did.
I know.
I mean, like I would love to try to go back and forth, but it's just the
There's
rhythms.
absolutely no way. Because when I tried to jump into Bloodborne, my rhythm was so fucked up.
I changed weapons in Bloodborne. I'm like, fuck, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah. But this game is really just something fucking cool. Really cool. I've got my it's not level 3 characters because my your character level is on an individual level, but you have different
tiers
of characters.
So you figured out how to get that 105 guy that kicked your ass.
Yeah, I haven't maxed out a third tier character
you're
yet.
Getting there, yeah.
I maxed out a second tier character, and I think they maxed out at like 49. So I got a third tier, and I'm working my way up with her, but I didn't play for very long.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Survive said the Prophet is the band.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So,
that
song's just called "Let It Die."
so all of the music
All of them is called "Let It Die."
is called "Let It Die."
Yeah, I found that out.
And
awesome.
yeah, there's one song, and I can't remember the name of the artist, but it's just a girl singing. It sounds like a melancholy Christmas song, but I'll just
Oh yeah, I think you
yeah,
played
we-
this.
I don't think I put it in the podcast last week, but
Oh,
we
yeah, that's
we
right,
played it and
yeah.
listened to it. But it's the one that I've had playing in my waiting room. I'll just recite a lyric for you. Now I can't. Now I'm fucking totally blanking on the goddamn lyrics.
Wow.
Fuck. I don't remember. Yep, gone. Totally gone. Brain just done. Anyway, I played Final Fantasy 15. That game gets really fucking weird. And I did not expect it to get really fucking weird like it did. Have you fought Leviathan yet?
No. From what I've been hearing,
Yeah.
you can tell when you get to a certain point in the game where it
Uh-huh.
shifts from being Final Fantasy 15 to Final Fantasy Versus 13.
Yeah.
Meaning the Versus 13 is the better half.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Like the 15 part is the part that got rushed in.
Like, I don't know. It's just I'm programmed now whenever I hear Final Fantasy and then 13.
Well,
No.
Versus
Same sentence,
13.
I
mean,
it's
yeah,
still-
like the linearity apparently is there, but the story is like
Dude.
so much better. Apparently, like it picks up, it just dramatically changes.
It upset me. It upset me. Things upset me, and I'll say that much because you haven't
Yeah.
gotten there yet. But
How many hours are you into this?
I don't know, 20 something.
Okay.
But I
I
really,
saw you got some hidden trophies.
I did get some hidden trophies. I'm in like chapter 13. I did not do a lot of side missions. I need to go back and do those. Like I've talked to people at work because a lot of people are playing this game, and like one guy at work, actually he's been on the podcast, Jeff. He was on our Game of the Year stuff last year. He voted for Bloodborne. He's one of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
Yeah, Jeff, he told me he's like level 60 and he's on chapter 3. But he's just been grinding side quests and all this other shit and not camping or sleeping or anything until he goes to this specific hotel to get 2 times XP.
Oh wow!
So instead of getting 30,000
And you probably don't even
XP
need to be 60.
Right, no, he's like, I'm way fucking overpowered, but whatever.
That's cool.
But I'm not that. I'm like in my 30s and
Farther along.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Leviathan. That's a fight. That is a fight. That's kind of where everything gets weird as fuck. And
Alright.
then right now I'm basically playing Silent Hill.
All right, I like this.
Which one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. Final Fantasy 15 is just Silent Hill.
Oh, I thought you said you were playing Silent Hill.
No,
Never mind.
no. This game just becomes that at a certain point. But fun fact, as I'm playing and going through the other night, had to go leave to run to the store.
Oh,
Put
wait,
it,
Leviathan was in a trailer, I think.
yeah, but that boss fight is just ridiculous. I
cool.
put my PS4 in rest mode, went out to the grocery store,
Ugh.
and I'm like, I'll get back to it. Last night, sat down to watch a movie upstairs. Just a quick flicker of the lights, power went out, came right back on.
That's enough.
That rest mode.
It's enough.
Yep. It wasn't even enough to like reset the fucking clocks upstairs. You know what I mean? But it was enough
It's enough.
just to shut that fucking thing off.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Fuck rest mode.
I Google it because I don't give a shit.
And then I bought Skullgirl's second encore, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh, from that flash sale.
Yes.
I bought Tetris Ultimate
Yeah.
and the Metro Redux games.
Ooh, yeah, you have to let me know if those are good.
I had it on PC, but I'm like just under the requirements for some of it, and it like the frame rate drops. I'm like, all right, I can't do this on PC.
Yeah,
I got to
no.
get this on something that can
Yeah.
run it. But yeah, I've been wanting to play those.
Yeah. But pretty good week for playing games. Now I have a dedicated space to do that, so it's good. So more We Fit You. to come.
Progress.
Is that the next cover story? Could be.
Maybe.
Sorry, I thought there were demons in the ceiling again. I say we take a break, check on the demons in the ceiling, find out what the lyrics to that Let It Die song are. When we come back, we're going to bring back some show and tell. What do you think of that?
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in a few. Welcome back to the Free Cheese episode 181.
Thanks.
Death can come at any time, so why not die?
Why not?
That's the lyric. Erica Ito is the artist that does that song called Let It Die.
I was going to say, and the name of the song is, got it.
It was very serene, but eerie.
Yeah.
Serene? Serenely?
I mispronounce half the words I say, so I'm not going to try.
I don't know. I implore anyone with a PlayStation 4 to play Let It Die.
I will in July.
Good. We could, you know what? That's what we do. Just, we'll hang out for an afternoon, and I'll play, and you just watch and talk about it.
All right.
Done. See? That's a live stream. Fact.
That's a die stream.
Oh, let's go to show and tell. Nintendo.
Wow.
Nintendo had its first Nintendo Direct of the year for Fire Emblem. Remember that game we were playing? We got 4 game announcements out of this.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, Mark's confused, but yes.
Hold
so
on,
let's start
hold
with
on,
them.
hold
Yeah,
on.
all right.
It's 5. Technically.
Technically? I don't know if I like this technically bullshit.
Right?
I can't comment and not watch the Connect, nor did I care.
We'll just run through it.
So, the first one, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia.
That means there's going to be another one. There's a subtitle.
Yeah, it seems likely.
They're going to pull a Fates.
I'd be okay with that if they want to remake another one. So this is the second game in the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Gaiden, that originally came out on the Famicom, only in Japan. And now they have gone through with Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia, taken the story and the concept, some of the gameplay elements from that original game, and then updated the entire presentation. Brought voice acting, kind of gave it that modern Fire Emblem look and sheen, it looks like, but with that old...
It doesn't look bad.
No, it looks just like any of the other Fire Emblem games that you may have played.
I like that they went back to their more classic style. I mean, yeah, granted, it's a remake, but...
No, but that's too, what I like about this is, the original was known kind of for having like dungeon crawling and stuff, and they brought that into this. So just like you and I were talking about, I think, I don't know, at some point, but we talked about how like we just kind of want them to do a thing where you can free roam in a Fire Emblem game or do like a 3D action thing, and this isn't quite there.
It's almost.
But it's like...
But then once it does that, it's not technically a Fire Emblem game anymore. It's just a dungeon crawling game. It's just slowly becoming a Zelda game at that point.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm okay with that. We need more Zelda games. With these two, you know? But thoughts on Shadows of Valencia?
I like the character design on both of them. The colors are very they go together well. Yeah, the guy has all the cool colors. She has all like the brighter, warmer colors. Yeah. Are they friends or are they related?
Maybe frenemies. I don't know.
I couldn't tell in the trailer because in the trailer they're like little kids and they're talking about a story about the two dragons that didn't like each other.
No idea. I could not tell you at all.
Oh, but they were like, hey, let's not end up as enemies. Like, let's always remain friends or something.
They could do that if they want, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't really comment on the Fire Emblem and the stories and all that, but like from an industry point of view, they're not giving up on 3DS anytime soon.
It doesn't appear like it. It certainly does not.
No, Reggie was like, there's still life in this. But
which they always say because they have to say, but it's like, dude, when you guys announce the DS, you're not going to make some more shit for Game Boy Advance. Don't fuck with me on that, you know? Mm-hmm. And I knew. What came next? Was it Warriors or Switch?
I don't know.
You know what? It is 4 games. I don't know why I thought 5.
I know why you thought 5, and I'll tell you why in a sec.
It's because the Warriors Switch thing.
Yeah. Well, let's just talk about Warriors then.
I'm pretty sure.
Or you know what? Let's talk about the Switch one.
I think it was the Switch one.
Fire Emblem for Switch coming in 2018.
Unnecessary announcement. It was like, hey, we plan to make this. We don't have anything to show you. We don't even have a logo.
I'm okay with that though, because that at least means that like, hey, just so you know, Intelligent Systems is working on our next console. Here's the fruits of their labor so far, but they're doing the next thing here.
Yeah, but
I'm okay with that.
it's just a lot of it is so like nothing's concrete.
What they did say
So
is
everything that could all change.
it's not going to change. What else are they going to do? All of a sudden go, oh, let's put it on the 3DS.
I don't know. They could delay it for 4 years, never hear about it.
Sure.
It
That's
could-
I'm not worried about that.
Any
But in terms
game
of
now.
this, them just saying like, hey, we're putting a Fire Emblem game on consoles for the first time since the one on Wii, that was kind of cool.
yeah,
I
that
like
is.
Then they went into Fire Emblem Warriors.
This, I had a little trouble swallowing.
Had a little scream moment.
A little bit.
I was stoked because of what I'm
I-
assuming is going to happen.
I love what they showed. I hate that they waited.
A week. To
They
show
they
you.
waited only for this reason, so everybody could tune in to watch. When they had that clip the entire time, they just could have played it at that Switch conference. It was only 3 extra seconds, and it was nothing. Just like they did with Hyrule Warriors when they had
I
nothing
know.
to show. It's just
I
a
know.
cool combo from Link.
Yeah.
That's it.
Whatever.
I mean,
I
yeah, like
know.
it's fine, but
This is, if you played Hyrule Warriors or any of the other Dynasty Warriors games, it is that
Yep.
with Fire Emblem characters. The only one they've confirmed so far is Chrom.
Yep.
Yeah. But I assume all the
oh,
usual
you know,
suspects
yeah.
all the
show
All
up.
Stars will be there.
Yeah. Because what's the playable character count up to in Hyrule? Like,
Jeez, actually, I'm surprised there's so many in Hyrule.
yeah, like it's getting close to 30 if it's not more than that.
Yeah.
Some Injustice 2 numbers, you know what I mean? Flip side. Then we finally got some stuff on Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh, and by the way, Fire Emblem Warriors not just coming to Switch, also
That's
coming
right.
to new 3DS and new 3DS XL.
Amiibo function.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's okay. That just means that people who still have the 3DS have another thing to play.
And that means I don't need to get a Switch.
You
Or
have a
that
3DS?
person doesn't need to get a Switch.
I don't think that Fire Emblem Warriors is a system seller.
But I'm not a Fire Emblem person, but I mean, someone who likes the Fire Emblem series, they were like, "Oh man, that's like this game is coming on Switch. That's also going to have Mario and Holiday, and then after Mario, I'm going to have."
Fair, but judging from the Hyrule Warriors port to 3DS, it's definitely downgraded a bit.
Oh yeah.
It's very like janky. It doesn't seem like
Wait,
they
I'm sorry, I just
understand
got confused. Did you say Warriors or the actual Fire
what-
Emblem game?
Warriors.
I'm sorry. Never mind. That's
Yeah.
fine. That I apologize. I misheard.
Not an
that.
official like.
No, that I understand. Yeah, that's
Cool.
fine. That's not going to sell any systems.
Now Fire Emblem Heroes coming to iPhone
And Android.
and Android on February 2nd.
Isn't
This
that Android first too?
no. So
Originally.
in the direct, all they said was Android, Google Play, iPhone and iPad later. And I was like, oh, fuck you guys. And then like 4 seconds later,
There was a tweet.
there was a tweet from Nintendo of America that was like, it's coming to America February 2nd. It'll be okay. Groundhog Day. Get your Warriors on your iPhone. I was like, all right, great.
Damn, that's soon.
Free to play, in case anybody didn't know that.
Yeah, which is weird to me. Which is it free to play like Miitomo is free to play? Is it free to play like
It's free to play in the sense that like if you want more stones to summon heroes, you pay for it.
how else do you earn those stones?
You earn them slowly just through
That's
playing
fine.
the game.
Fine, great, good with that. I'm fine with that.
But they're really pushing the whole summon a hero thing because you can do it up to 5 times I think in a day. Or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
5 times in general. I don't know what the period of time is between that, but the more you do it, the cheaper or the less cost of gems or price it is to do
That's
it.
fine.
Whatever.
That's fine.
Just an all-star game, traditional Fire Emblem with like 3 original heroes it looks like, but you're summoning heroes from past Fire Emblem games.
Ariana Grande appearance.
Maybe.
Can't wait.
Yeah, maybe.
Fingers crossed.
But this is very much.
You don't mind if I scream?
I like this picture, and sorry, this is an audio podcast and you can't see it, but there's a picture, and they showed this in the direct of kind of you're collecting all of these different heroes and allies that you like and building your team. I like the idea of like playing through missions and then finding Marth, or playing through missions and finding Lynn,
Mm-hmm.
Corrin,
Mm-hmm.
all the usual suspects that you want in a Fire Emblem game. Just kind of discovering them and being like, oh, cool, I'm going to add them to my team. And then take them out into the battlefield.
Yeah,
and then like, oh, you know what? Fuck them. I got this one now. I'm going to put him on. Roy's our boy.
I mean, I think they're doing this solely for people to like, hey, you never played a Fire Emblem? Here's your gateway.
Yeah, this.
You want to know who these characters are? Go buy our games and play them.
It feels like that Ariana Grande Final Fantasy game that I started fucking around with, where like it's not a full-fledged Fire Emblem game, but it's.
I mean, it plays like traditional Fire Emblem.
It does. Like it has those elements in there.
Mm.
You've got your Rochambeau,
rock, paper, scissors.
That's Japanese, is what I said.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mark, you're just sitting over here saying this, and like, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, oh, that's free. I can try that and then see if I like it.
Fire Emblem's free. I mean, Final Fantasy's free.
No, but you're no. You're like I'm the person he
sure.
just described.
Yeah, like that's a valid way of getting into it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. That is the only purpose I feel like for this game.
And then like I know like what is like the free to play like curve, and like I'll understand like if it goes that way. Like, oh well, that's just the nature of this type of game.
And I think that's the only reason why they're using like the All-Star cast.
And I know.
I mean, I'm not particularly a fan of that. I think it's lazy, but it is. It's lazy. It's lazy.
You hate it
Now,
so
how many
much.
characters from
But
Fire Emblem?
Here's my thing. Like 6,000.
No, I meant in Smash.
17 per game. Here's the thing. They very easily could have said, and they did say, should we do brand new characters or should we do these? And there was probably an equal number of reasons to do this. Or like,
Sure.
Probably an equal
the
number of
reasons are
reasons
valid.
for
I just
each.
don't care about it.
I like this better on my phone because I don't want to get invested
Yeah, I mean,
in
like,
a brand new Fire Emblem story. I think this is exactly
for
what
this-
the phone one should be.
Yeah, for like a phone game, and it's free to play, whatever. Like I said, it's for people. That's why I feel like it's for people who don't really play the game. Like it's a gateway game. It's nothing serious. It's nothing to really like pour your heart into.
But I think that's Nintendo's entire mobile thing anyway.
Yeah.
None of this stuff is like that Mario game is not a good Mario game. It's a good game to play on your phone.
Yeah.
But it's not a good Mario game. A good Mario game lives on Nintendo consoles, and that's from the beginning, I think, what they've designed with this. Animal Crossing, I think, is going to be no different. We're going to see that. And by the way, Animal Crossing is going to happen sooner rather than later, too. That thing's set to come out. Like, all of these were set to come out before the end of this fiscal year. So.
Right. No, like I totally get all that. Like that's fine.
And that's where I'm like...
Just personally, it's just design choice.
Yeah. And I get that too. But I think I'm happy about it. I'm like, yep, cool. It's going to put people on board to...
It's free. And I sat here a few weeks ago saying, when we were talking about like the PlayStation conference about Let It Die, and we all had free to play. I'm like, well, try it. It's free.
Yeah, and I did.
Look where we're at now. So, I mean, it's free. I'm not saying spend more than half an hour with it. And if you don't like it past half an hour, don't try it or whatever. Don't keep going. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's free. Try it.
Have you been voting?
Yes.
Who'd you vote for?
I've only done it twice.
I did too, and I thought I was choosing different ones each time, but I chose the same one accidentally because I forgot who I voted for the first time, and it was Corin.
I don't know many characters, so
me
I'm
neither.
kind of just going off of like, hey, who's cool and who's potential waifu material.
Right, yeah, you got to go with whoever the waifu might be.
First, I went with Lilith.
Is Lilith the purple?
No, it's just
Oh, right, Lilith
the
is the
dragon.
Yeah. Got it.
I was like, she's just cool. I was like, oh, all right, it's a dragon. All right, I'm down with that. And then I started doing like, I changed it after that, and I picked Erica. She's on. There's a picture of this game. Yeah, okay. The girl with the yellow cape at the bottom,
Oh, she looks cool.
light blue hair. She's the main character in one of the Game Boy Advance games.
She looks cool. Yeah. So the direct, it was it was 20 minutes long. I think like 19 total.
Something like that, yeah.
It's very, very short, but punctual, and they got to what they had to get to.
Yeah, it's cool that Nintendo's doing this, though.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. I feel pretty good about it.
I didn't watch it, but I'm just happy Nintendo's back to Directs.
Me too.
Just,
If we could
just edit it.
if we could just do one a month, I'd be a happy camper. Let's give me an Animal Crossing one next month.
That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I'm curious to see what happens in that.
You're seeing it right now. Look at this. See this?
Yeah, but like, they don't have an all-star cast.
Rolled.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't have, like, separate characters from separate games. I mean, they kind of do, but it's not, like, 20 games.
Yeah, it is going to be a weird
It's only like
translation.
4.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out in a month.
Because it's been all the same villagers in every game. They just added more in the 3DS one.
Yeah. That one's the most boggling one to me. I don't know how that one's going to pan. I thought I knew, and now I... No idea. No idea. Anything else? Fire Emblem or otherwise?
No,
Not really.
It's a light week.
kind of, yeah.
Any thoughts you guys had on the flip side this week?
I liked it.
I was gonna say like my opinions in that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean, you and I talked, just via text messaging, but layoffs always suck, but layoffs can sometimes kind of lead to cool things, which is neat. But obviously Injustice 2 is like, yeah, Poison Ivy.
That was a good trailer.
That was a really good
really
trailer.
good trailer.
Really good. And that Robin, that's Damien.
Yeah, I could tell just by watching. I was like, yeah, he's wearing a hood. It's Damien.
Yep. Super dope. But does that mean that Nightwing is gone? Because in Injustice 1, long-haired Nightwing was Damien. Short-haired Nightwing was Dick.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Story.
Huh.
Because the whole idea in the Injustice story, the first one, was that there's two sides.
It's like dimensions. So
Yeah, it's two different dimensions. There's like our dimension and then this dimension.
It wouldn't be comic booky if it didn't
Yeah.
have that.
So I think like our Dick died, and the Dick that you don't meet Dick, like you meet Nightwing, but he's Damien. And it's, yeah.
Interesting.
I think we're gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. If it's as short as you say it is, yeah, let's run it.
5 hours is what I saw.
I'm gonna say I could probably just boot up my game, and I'm probably already an hour in.
We'll do a whole thing. We'll do a raw recording of it. But yeah, Matt and I are gonna sit him down and play it. You want in?
Oh, I was like, what are you guys talking about?
I was texting him and because
Like
he's
the first one or second one?
First one. He's never played through the story.
Oh, it's on the flash sale too.
I know.
I already have it.
Yeah.
I almost bought it.
Have you not played through the story either?
I've watched it.
All right.
I mean, I was only watching Aquaman's parts.
Fair.
I think I know how it ends.
I
think
whatever.
the story
Superman's
trailer
a
kinda-
fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll do that. We'll play through the story and get you
Cool.
some experience there. Well, I think it's gonna do it for an episode 181. Mark, I wish you well on your first day
Me too.
Thanks.
of a new life.
See you guys.
It's the end of that. If you like this episode, you can find it and all of our other episodes on iTunes and the Google Play Store. You can subscribe to us on both of those. You can leave us a little review, say something nice or not nice, whatever you want to do. Send us some feedback to podcast@thefreecheese.com. We check that every 6 months or so.
5 years.
Go to thefreecheese.com where we have stuff like our cover story called Remember. We have different retro spotlights based around that cover story. Like this week was all about Final Fantasy VII. What else was this week?
I can't remember.
Very good. But yeah, lots more stuff to drive us through the end of January. Matt wrote his latest entry in Flipside, his weekly segment that goes up every week, which this week focused on the layoffs at
Gorilla
or the
Cambridge.
closure really of
Yeah.
Gorilla Cambridge, and
The Injustice 2.
Injustice 2 trailer.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of the bad and the good in video games each week.
That kind of took another angle with that Injustice trailer. Yeah, I talked about how awesome it was, but it was nice seeing this release date strategy that kind of Bethesda's kind of pioneered that I liked seeing, where let's just talk about the game when it's ready or like a few months out.
Mm-hmm. As you're going into debug mode.
Yep, that's a nice little strategy I like seeing.
I agree. Yeah, that's it, except for the Twitters. Follow us on the Twitters. Free Cheese is at Some Free Cheese. Marc is at Og_mental. Matt is at MattyIce131. And I am at The Free Cheese. With that, we'll be back in a week's time with another episode of the Free Cheese Podcast. Thank you, Marc. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, listener, for hanging out. See you soon.